live?
I'm recording because I want to see what happens while we're trying to do this.
Hello.
Hi. We're finally here. Ah.
So you need to adjust.
I love how when she sets the camera up, it's all her.
What do you mean it's all me?
Well, at first it was all you. So we tried to go live a minute ago, and I don't know what happened. We're hoping that not everything that we said went over.
That would be embarrassing.
Anyway, it was so, I gotta tell you, like, it was such a comedy of errors. I started recording on my own phone to see what would happen. Anyway, hi, I'm Rob.
Hey, I'm Christine.
And have you noticed that Christine only stares at herself while we're doing this?
It's
like,
so
right now, she's doing it.
I'm looking at you. It's weird, like.
Well, look at me right now. Look.
I don't know where.
Oh, hi.
I look at you through here, though.
I'm in the same room.
But I look at you on camera. Are you still sick?
A little bit.
So are you gonna die?
No, I don't think so.
So that's what we're gonna talk about. The key to a long life.
Yeah, and so here's the thing. When you think of like the key to a long life, a lot of times you think like, are you fixing your hair now?
Shut up! The key to a long life.
You think about like, yes, I'm the key to a long life. But you know, you think about like working out and doing all this exercise and eating right and all that. And more and more, there's a story right now on our website, mix957gr.com, Wendy plus one, because Wendy plus one, because I actually pointed the website. But this lady lived to 104. She lives here in Grand Rapids. And they're like, what's your secret to a long life? She says, Captain Morgan and Diet Coke.
Gross and gross.
Well, she's lived to 104, so judge all you want. Betty White just turned 90. Is it 94?
94.
94.
Mm-hmm.
She says that she drinks vodka and eats bacon.
See, that's the thing. All these old people, when they live, like, they get interviewed by the news stations because they're so old.
Because they've reached a great accomplishment in their life.
And they all say the key to a long life is cigarettes and bacon, or like alcohol. It's like, no, it's not. You just got lucky.
Do you really think that though? What if the secret to a long life is?
I'm sorry, but eating burgers and bacon and smoking cigarettes, and yes, people have lived long, but it's not the key to a long, healthy life.
Well, I wonder. Here's what I wonder. I wonder if sometimes we don't try too hard to live, like healthy and all that, and it kills us because we're stressed out. The people that eat burgers and smoke cigarettes and drink, this is not drinking, but you know, like the old people that say that, maybe they didn't stress about stuff.
Yeah, and
mostly
agree with
because
that.
they were drunk all the time.
True. Very good point.
I just always wonder about that because I always think like I had an aunt that was really big on. Like, she bought all her food at the health food stores, you know, like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, because she didn't want the antibiotics in her meat. And her thing was, and this is what she told me, she was always like, I don't want to die of cancer.
And she got cancer?
She died of cancer.
Wow,
and
that's
so there's
crazy.
a part of me that's always like, and I said this to her once before she died, so this is not me being mean now that she's gone. But I said to her, I go, do you sometimes wish you would have had that antibiotic meat now?
Now, I'm not saying, like, I am the farthest person from being, like, all, like, a health nut. I don't go to the gym. I don't stay up on that stuff. So, I just don't think that bacon and vodka and cigarettes is the key to a long life. I think we were on the right path when you said, you know, less stress, and I think laughing and doing what you want in life, being happy is what leads to a long life. So that's why you should listen to us and watch these Facebook Lives so you can laugh and live a long life.
Oh, I forgot this lady, Teresa Rowley is who I'm talking about here in Grand Rapids. She
you
actually
know her?
also no.
you just said her name like you guys are homies.
We are. Me and 104-year-old Teresa, we hang out.
So are we not live?
Are you on the internet here?
Are we back?
Are we back?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so let's talk about this. I have never felt so old.
Until when?
Until, first off, trying to do these live videos. But the real time was when I went home for Christmas. And my nephew, who's 8, his little brothers wanted to watch something in the back bedroom. And so they play it on a PlayStation. Like, my mom has a DVD player on the PlayStation. She uses it for it, whatever. I couldn't figure out how to turn on the PlayStation controller. So I'm like trying, I'm hitting start, I'm hitting select, I'm hitting the buttons. Finally, I hand it over to my nephew and I go, Trey, turn this on. which immediately I was like, oh my God, I remember my grandpa doing that to me with different things. But it was, Trey, turn this on. And he goes, Uncle Rob, just press the button. And it was the PlayStation button.
Duh! This is so annoying. If you're watching right now, do like a comment if you're watching right now, just so we know if we're live or talking to nobody.
More to my story while we get a comment, because I think we're okay. Or I'm going to say we're okay. So anyway, I told him, he's like, just hit the button, Uncle Rob. And I'm like, well, back in my day, they didn't have a button right there that pushed. And secondly, we used to have a cord that went on it. And when I said back in my day, I was like, I'm going.
You're that person.
Immediately,
so, Rob, now that you're that age, what's the key to a long life? It's hanging out with younger people like me.
You know what? I want to say vodka and bacon, to be honest with you. But I will no, I think that's true. I think the biggest thing somebody gave us a thumbs up, so we're obviously being seen right now. The big thing for me, I do think you surround yourself with younger people. A lot of times when people get like, around 40 or so, they're like, I don't want to be around a 20-year-old. I think there's some value to that because it keeps
nothing wrong with having younger friends.
And I also think like if it keeps you in that mode where you're kind of cool. Like my nephew's 8, and even though I'm like, turn the remote on, he's like, I don't know. I think he and I are always going to be close because I also like he tells me about stuff, and I'm like, really? Like you like this? And then I try to figure out like what's going on with that or whatever. So I do. I think I would like to believe that it's hamburgers, vodka, and bacon, but I do think it's staying around young people. So soon I'm gonna have to push you out of the picture and get somebody else.
Hey, is it because I'm about to be 30?
Yes, February 1st, I'm pushing you out.
You're gonna miss me, okay?
Well,
He'll call me and then we'll have an 8-hour conversation. He'll be like,
and you know what? Again,
can we date again?
That's why I was so angry when you said that we weren't dating.
You got super offended.
Even though it's so stupid that I was, I don't want to date her. I just want to be able to say we're dating.
We act like we're dating. People say that
I did like
married.
Whoever texted in today, you were telling me that they said we were like brother and sister.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool. That's better than we're married. And maybe because as a brother and sister, I don't get upset when you say, we're not dating.
Even though you took that very offensively.
Well, I did because I spent a lot of time with you. I am not in a relationship with somebody else because I'm in a relationship with you. You cooked me dairy-free chicken.
I did cook you dairy-free chicken.
Not that chicken has dairy.
And I went summer chic shopping for him.
You did. You did. She did. She is my partner.
We're dating.
We're dating. See?
We should change the title to Christine and Robert dating.
The only thing that doesn't happen is she doesn't pay for my meals like a date should.
What do you mean? We pay for each other. At times.
At times, but I want
Didn't I buy your pizza? Or did we split that?
We split that.
Oh.
I want someone who buys everything for me.
Don't look at me.
Well, that's why we're not going to date long term.
And that's why you're not going to live long.
You're just... All right. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll do this again tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Tomorrow, same place, same time. Well,
if it's not her, it might be somebody younger. Don't be offended. It'll still be good. See you guys.
Bye.